you leave, you can kind of like rub it for some good energy. Sick. Genie in a bottle. Love that one. Probably got lipstick on it. Yep. Oops. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Jenna and I have a deep love and appreciation for all things crystals. It started a few years back when I stumbled upon them in some like home decor stores, and I just thought they were so stinking pretty and I wanted them in my life. I didn't really know much about them at the time, but ever since they have opened so many doors for me spiritually, mentally, physically, I am just in love with them. So recently I opened up my very own business called Pretty Crystals, where I sell crystals for healing, happiness, and harmony. I just finally launched my website, which is www.prettycrystals.co, not com. There's a whole dramatic situation about the com. .co. I finally do have a site where you can go browse some stuff that's on there and purchase it for yourself if you would like. That being said, I recently was in New York for the holidays. If you don't know, I live in California, but I am from New York originally and my family lives on Long Island. I was kind of planning on doing some like wholesale buying in New York City because I figured there had to be something there for wholesale crystals, but I didn't really get around to researching it. I was kind of busy, a lot busier than I thought I would be with family stuff and all of that. So one afternoon we went out with my aunt's cousin who I had never met before. She is very into crystals and she told me there is a wholesale crystal dealer in the area. So of course immediately I wanted to check it out, and I did, and I found the most beautiful pieces. I was like laying them all out today and doing sage with them. As I was laying them all out together, I was like, holy moly, like these are the most beautiful, stunning pieces. I'm so happy I found these. Their whole aesthetic together is just so beautiful. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm just going to do a crystal haul of the pieces that I got in New York, and these will be available for purchase. Now, before we get started, I do want to say I am most likely, like 99% at this point, going to be in a really beautiful eco-friendly hair salon in Sacramento selling some crystals. So I believe a lot of these will be there, but that being said, I always accept orders via Instagram and of course via YouTube or my email if you want to reach me that way. So if you see something that you do love and you do feel like it's calling to you and you want it as your own, they are 100% still available even if I don't put them on my specific website. So hopefully that makes sense. Basically, if you see something you love and is calling your name, just holla at your girl. Reach out to me one time. We'll make it happen and we will get that crystal out to you. So let's just get into the haul and I'll show you all the beautiful pieces that I recently picked up in New York for Pretty Crystals. First off, let's talk about this glorious heart. So I'm such a sucker for hearts. I currently have a amethyst heart in my collection. It is on the website and it is so beautiful, and I think they're just like the most gorgeous statement pieces. So when I saw this, I fell in love and I knew I wanted to have it. So this is an agate heart. Agate is not something I was super familiar with, but I did recently buy these little agate spheres and kind of like fell in love with them. It's such a soothing, calming crystal. I love it. So I definitely knew I wanted this heart. It is absolutely Next up, I got some clear quartz towers. Clear quartz is such a staple in general. It is like the master healer. It activates all of our chakras. The best part about it too is like it amplifies the energy of the other crystals. Of course, it's so beautiful. So clear quartz, I love. We had a bunch of these towers and I picked out the ones that were just speaking to me. These ones are super clear, so the light comes through really lovely. So this one is just kind of like a medium size. So there's that. And then I have this one, pretty similar, but a little shorter and chunkier. I think it's so cute. Yeah, the way these like catch light and rainbows is phenomenal. Then there is this guy, which is a little different than the other ones because it's not as clear. It is a bit cloudy, but I really loved that for some reason. I feel like it gives it a lot of character. I don't know, there was just something about this one that I was really drawn to. Yeah, I absolutely love it, and it's just like the perfect little size. I love that. Next up, I have this cute little baby quartz tower. It is so adorable. It's really tiny. It's the tower, and then it has that little piece coming off on the side too, which again gives it a lot of character, I think. Super cute. It's like the tiniest little baby piece, and I just love it so much. So that's that guy. I also forgot to mention that the place I went to, this crystal shop, was, first of all, it was really cool because it was like rows and rows of crystals in a really big warehouse. So there was so much to choose from. But when we were talking to the owner, he was telling us how he provides pieces for like the Museum of Natural History, a couple other museums. They did a big installation for the 9/11 memorial in New York City of like this humongous, beautiful crystal. I kind of really feel like I have to go see it next time I visit New York. But anyway, it was just really cool. Like, this guy went to Brazil very often to pick up the crystals, and he goes to the mines. I'm gonna show you a crystal from Peru where he actually went to the mine. So that was really cool to kind of like get the whole backstory, and it's a dream of mine to go shopping overseas for crystals. So anyway, it was really cool to hear about. That's just a little side note. These pieces I am in love with. They're so elegant and classy, and again, the way these catch the light is insane. I cannot even describe to you, and I even feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. A piece like this I feel would go so amazing anywhere in the home. You could put it on a bookshelf, you could put it in your bathroom, you could put it by your bed. It's so pretty, and just a little reminder of how beautiful this world is, if you need that reminder, because oftentimes we do. Okay, next up I have another beautiful clear quartz. This one is a little bit bigger, and it kind of sits like that. I believe you have options. Yeah, you have options as to how you want to place it. A big deal for me, like when I go crystal shopping, I like to make sure that they can kind of like stand on their own, if that makes sense. I feel like it's just a little more aesthetically pleasing that way, and it's just kind of how I like to display them. So this one stands on its own, and it is so stunning. Absolutely amazing. So this one I love, maybe one of my favorites actually. Yeah, it's just so amazing. This next piece is so unique and so beautiful. I knew I had to have it when I saw it. It is this piece of clear quartz, and it also has pyrite and then galena in it, which is the darker crystal that you see there. So pyrite's one of my faves, obviously clear quartz is one of my faves, but I've never had anything with this galena in it, and I just thought the way that contrast was like phenomenal. Just such like a powerful yet elegant piece, I thought. So absolutely in love. Again, the perfect size for like a bookshelf or a little area in your home where you just want to like spruce it up a little bit. Definitely like a beautiful decor piece. I just love it. All right, next up we have this clear quartz, which is so unique. When I saw it, I actually like wasn't even sure if it was clear quartz. He told me it was. It's from like a special mine in Peru. If I remember, I will link the name of the mine down below. I actually have been meaning to like do a little research on it because I was very curious. But the way this sits is really cool. And it just has all of these quartz towers are kind of connected together and just create the most like intricate, stunning crystal. it's so shimmery. It also has this like unique kind of like murky white color to it, which I think is really, really cool. So yeah, that's that one. Just absolutely phenomenal. All right, next up, we're getting into some statement amethyst pieces here, which have to be some of my favorites. They are stunning. This one I actually posted on my Instagram page this morning because I could not get over the way it was sparkling in the light. And see there, like how much it sparkles. So this is this like deep purple amethyst. This has become one of my favorite crystals, especially since I started sleeping with it in my bed. It just has given me the most vivid, beautiful, amazing dreams, which for me really kind of goes to show about its power in enhancing our intuition and opening that third eye and that crown chakra, which to me is just really, really cool. I love the dream world, by the way. It's just my favorite thing to do. I love practicing lucid dreaming. I love enhancing my dreams in any way, shape, or form. And amethyst has been that crystal that has done that for me. So I love having these kind of in the bedroom area. Something like this would be amazing by a bed. It is so pretty. All right, next up, I have another beautiful piece of amethyst. I kind of call this like the ombre amethyst, because it does go from light to dark, and I think that's really, really cool. So kind of a unique feature with this one. Again, just so beautiful, the perfect little statement piece, a bookshelf by your bed, anywhere in the home, bathroom, by your bath if you like to take spiritual baths. Here is the last piece of amethyst that I got. I'm realizing now I was apparently a sucker for the amethyst. This is so beautiful. This piece right here looks like candy. I'm not even kidding. Like some sugary, glorious candy. A bit more flat than the others, which makes me feel like it would just kind of be like a really nice piece to put some jewelry in, like your rings, or maybe hold some other crystals on it. So pretty. I love this guy. Beautiful. It is probably my favorite piece of this whole collection because it's so unique and so beautiful. Funny enough, it's one of the ones I totally forgot that I bought. Like, I completely forgot about it. I don't know why, I don't know how, because it's so amazing. But when I opened it, I was like, what in the heck is this? So I had to go back and look at my invoice, but this is, they wrote down that it's a rose amethyst. It's the most pale pink color, which has to be one of my favorite colors ever because it's what I use for everything. It's like my aesthetic. I say aesthetic a lot. Check out this color. I mean, nothing really compares to that in my mind. What's really cool about it is it's like clusters of these double terminated towers. You'll see when I put in some footage of it a little closer. It's so cool, just like the coolest piece ever. So I wish I could keep this one, but I'm going to sell her. And yeah, I love this piece. Is Statement AF. So it's this beautiful clear quartz piece with all these really delicate, tiny little clear quartz points. Ugh, it's like so delicate. You just like are almost scared to touch it because you don't want anything to happen. It has the clear quartz points, and then it has a lot of little pyrite pieces in there too, which is amazing. Now, pyrite is one of my favorites because it is closely related to the sacral and the solar plexus chakra, which is our source of personal power. And it's very easily argued that that attracts our abundance and our wealth in life. So pyrite is just one of my favorites. And of course, it's like the most sparkly crystal there is, which makes me love it even more. It's just, it's so elegant and I love it. So this piece is amazing. Last but not least, I have this beautiful clear quartz piece. Very, very simple, yet stunning. Simple and stunning. You have a couple options of how you want to display this. To me, this is like, I don't know, it's so elegant. Like you would find this in a museum or something. So you can do that where you see all of this detail on the front, or you can have it like this where you kind of just get this like flat marble-esque looking vibe. I think that is really, really beautiful as well. It's like just energy lifting AF, chakra activating AF, just a glorious, glorious piece to have anywhere in the home to amplify it. If I were keeping this one, I'd probably put it right by my door, so it kind of just like, ah, right when you walk in, right when you leave, you can kind of like rub it for some good energy. So, genie in a bottle. So yeah, I love that one. Probably got lipstick on it, yep. Alright guys, so that concludes my crystal haul for today. I hope you loved everything as much as I do. I am really, really in love with these pieces. So let me know what you think. If you are into these hauls, definitely stay tuned because I have a lot more crystals that I'm going to be adding to the Pretty Crystals inventory. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM so we can chit chat. What else do I have to say? I think that is it. So I will cheers you. I don't have a drink here. Let me go get my drink. Here's to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.